Hello everyone, welcome to another game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Between my buddy Kelvin and myself. He's on Thunder Dragon, I myself on Earth Machines. So I've been wanting to test Earth Machines in the OCG. It's a deck that you don't really see in a lot of deck profiles from events or locals or tournaments, except by the China players. So I really want to test it, and in this deck, I'm playing the Infinitrack Crab Crane with Outrigger extension. So just testing how it all works, and as we can see, I'm going first. I'm running the usual Earth Machines combo. So here we added Bullet Train, and from here we're gonna go into Goliath. But I think this was a mistake. I should not have activated Revolving Switch out so early. Which I pointed out to Kelvin that I think that's something wrong. Yeah, I shouldn't have done this. Because I believe Stampede was in my hands. So and I knew I was going to use Stampede, but then I was like, oh man, why did I do it so early? So here River Stormer comes back. I know there is no sequence, but if you're wondering why do I use River Stormer to eat the Goliath first, because I'm wary of Called by the Grave, especially it depends, maybe if I'm going second or something like that, something could stop it. So since I'm playing two River Stormer, I rather sacrifice one River Stormer than sacrifice the Trencher to bring up the second monster so I can go into double Hated as we see here. So it's just kind of that safe play. Maybe it's not good or anything, but oh well. So here we can see double Hated, discarding Citadel, getting Bullet Train out, and obviously Stampede lands. So Stampede goes and we get Citadel. So we're just doing a little cut right here, and obviously we go level 10. So as you can see here, I was thinking, should I have gone Citadel and Stampede? But then I thought, okay, we want Bullet Train to give me back one card. Later on, I realized that it's a mistake. Maybe I should have dumped Citadel in the graveyard, because Citadel is always a good follow-up play and that self-destruct monster. As you can see, we kind of backtrack a little bit since I forgot to activate Tunneler earlier. So with Dark Hole activating Dora to save itself from Cartifacts. So Double Hated and Citadel is in the graveyard. I do not believe Citadel can be activated. Here we're just doing a little discussion. I don't believe so, because I don't know. We were just talking about it. I myself I'm still learning and everything like that, but it's fine. I still got Dora on the field. So here I'm gonna go turn 2, obvious play. Anchor Drill this. We're gonna go into Earth Slicer. You guys know I'm gonna try to hit the 2 back row cards. So risky play, I'd say. And I realized that I'm only playing 1 Trencher. Yes, I used to play 2 Trenchers. I might go back to 2 Trenches. I'm just loving that 2 Trencher, because here I was like, crap, I only had 1 Trencher. And so I brought out Harvester inside, and here we see Torrential, and obviously no more cards for Dora. So Citadel is on the field now. I lost the train, so we definitely won't go into any big thing right now. So here we deployment, dumping the box, bringing out Fortress and Metal Cruncher. Yes, I used to test Ruin Force, but this deck profile is just a little bit different, playing the Revolving Switch, playing Stampede, playing Crab Crane, as mentioned earlier, Rigger extension. So just testing something different. But the usual, I usually just play maybe 2 Fortress, 1 Citadel, 2 Ruin Force. 1 Ruin Force and 2 Trenches. So here we see Gustav hits 2k, and we go into I believe it's Lieber. I've been looking at pronunciation, Lieb or Lieber, but I believe in German is Lieber. So here we go, the Lieber, and unfortunately Forbidden Droplet. Yes, expensive card. Negate both, and here we end with game 1. And we are back with game 2. So Calvin is going first this time. We see Chaos on the field. I believe he plays the Thunder Dragon and some Chaos cards, if I'm not mistaken. And obviously we can see Lupine. I'm not sure how you pronounce it in the graveyard. And that card is not cheap in OCG actually. I do not know why, but in the OCG, Thunder Dragon ain't a cheap deck. Yeah, ain't a cheap deck. Yeah. Why not? I did love. I still love Thunder Dragon. It's one of the deck which I've tested in on the Switch, playing Legacy of the Duelist. Yeah. So before I got into physical cards, Kelvin made a point that, you know, why don't you play the Switch game, even though it's the old rule, and see whether you enjoy playing physical card Yu-Gi-Oh these days. And because of that, I enjoyed it, and that's how I actually got into physical cards. So here we see I'm going second on this turn. As you can see, Crab Crane is on the field. So here again, back with Earth Slicer. I've been dying so much to use Earth Slicer, but I have just been getting hit earlier and everything like that. So obviously I believe Heavy Forward was ashed earlier. So here I attached, you know, I'm hoping to just get a tree, and not much I can do. So I don't really have Zeus. I'm borrowing it from Kelvin here, so kind of learning how Zeus works. And again, Dark Hole in his hands. There's something wrong with Dark Hole in his hands. It's just so crazy that you have it in his hands again. And what? This is the second time. Game 1, Game 2, second time Earth Slicer didn't even get to shine at all. But again, good part, doesn't matter, at least Citadel is in the field. So here we're just gonna have one last match before the day ends. So here I'm going first with Earth Machines, and Kelvin is bringing out his Eldlich Zombie World. It's not yet built to the current meta, so it's kind of like the previous ban list or something like that. So I myself started off with Metal Cruncher. I'm going Dozer, River Stormer, same things again. Going first play and everything like that. Obviously, don't have much, especially I do not have any back row destruction cards. And finally, I got to see Derricrane in my hands. I believe I play 2 copies of Bullet Train in this deck and 1 Derricrane. Usually I play 2 Derricranes and 1 Bullet Train. I'm just testing, you know, which ratio fits better. And if you see us cutting the deck so many times, so this game we wanted to just do something funny. You know, there is a internal joke between ourselves and with our other buddy Sean, that, you know, like we gotta cut the deck properly. You know, like sometimes cutting the deck, we're just getting bad hands and everything like that. So in this match, you're like, so what if we cut the deck more times? You know, will it cancel off the bad jujus and everything like that? So we just had our own fun, you know, whatever, you know, this funny or fake superstition deck cutting stuff and everything like that. So we just wanted to test it out, and surprisingly, my hands were absolutely amazing, and his hands were not doing so good. So I was like, okay, I gotta cut your deck more times than once or twice or thrice, you know. So here we go. We see Golden Lot on the field. I got Dora as usual, and Double Headed in the graveyard, which is fine, since Double Headed is always a card that could come back. I've seen several, I believe, TCG deck profiles. Some people play 2 Double Headed, but as mentioned earlier, I play 2 River Stormer. I just like the idea, because sometimes the hands are so bad that I just need River Stormer to search me something, or the trains and everything like that. So here we see Skill Drain flipping upwards. Unfortunately, I was like complaining, like, what? Who plays Skill Drain? Like, why are you playing Skill Drain? And I mean, it's stupid and everything, but Hey, it's Eldlich after that. I myself play Altergeist. I myself play 3 copies of Skill Drain. I love Altergeist so much, which I've yet to bring out to fight against Kelvin's Eldlich. It has always been on my mind, you know, to see a trap versus a trap. That perhaps in the future I'll do that, but as of now we'll be focusing on Earth Machines for this video. So difficult situation as of now because I'm locked into Skill Drain and Darrow Crane is under Dora. So I need Darrow Crane to remove the Dora, and I believe here he attacks with Golden Lord and everything, and obviously you see Doom King on the field. I hate Doom King. I mean, Doom King is a dangerous card, especially for the following turn, so I'm very wary on it. So here we see some going backwards for a while. I believe there was some mistake in everything. I think Golden Lord was supposed to be negated or something like that. So I believe the link is Avendred, if I'm not mistaken. And here I am still thinking, how do I get rid of that Skill Drain? So we were like talking, and he's reading Dora, and I was just telling him, you know, I need to get into Liber. I need the big train. We got to run him over. So I think here we do again back some reverse play. He's going to oh, I'm sorry, not the reverse play, but he's going to I don't know, is it a reverse play? I can't really remember, but he's going to hit Skill Drain instead. I believe it's a reverse play. Hit Skill Drain instead. So very nice, very happy. So I pop Dora, you know, dumping Darrow Crane. So Darrow Crane is going to hit, but unfortunately, you know, he got big damage on his field right now. So I'm going to launch Torrential right here, just ending it, and I believe he also hits Heavy Forward, which is fine. Heavy Forward's kind of dead weight as of now since I can't search, and it's nice perhaps if I would have gone into another Dora. So in my mind now, I'm already preparing for the next play. The next play cannot be stopped. It has got to bring out Liber. That train got to come out and no stop. So here we are, just talking through some stuff, just looking through some stuff, and that's about it. You know, like Field's gone, and I think Golden Lord is not affected and everything. So I think he's gonna use Banshee, and we're just talking whether Ash can hit Banshee, like stop that searching from the deck. So I need to prevent Zombie World from hitting the field too. Very important. So here the next play is set, praying hard that I can't be stopped. So just do a quick check on my graveyard, making sure the level 10 we see Stampede landing on the field, bringing back Bullet Train, and I was like, no card's gonna stop. So Gustav is on the field, so Gustav is gonna dump Bullet Train, hitting with 2k, and we're gonna go into Liber, and we're gonna see with 6,000. As usual, thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.